export development program aims at helping exporters to access new markets. And ultimately, what we wanted to do as Trademark East Africa is to contribute towards Rwanda's agenda to increase exports by 17% annually.
So under EDP, the mandate was for that program was also to promote Rwandan exports, to make sure that they are building the capacity of exporters. But on top of that, there was also another mandate of making sure that they are building the capacity of RDB's team, which is in charge of export promotion. So the mandate or the objective of EDP was totally aligned with the mission of RDB, which is to promote and facilitate Rwandan exports.
We selected 40 companies in specific value chains, about 3 value chains, but the biggest being the horticulture value chain.
Souk is one of the largest farming and export companies in Rwanda. We supply the largest chain of products from Rwanda. So in our portfolio, we have around 8 to 9 products that we currently supply. Last year, we did around 500 tons of exported produce only by air. And to the markets that we were serving were the Middle East. We served Europe, so that was the UK, France, Germany, and the like, and then Dubai.
From the beginning, we did the kind of assessment to know what is the status or the current situation or the capacity of those companies. And then we did a kind of diagnosis to make sure really that those businesses, how are they performing before starting any activities.
Our interventions were in 3 ways. One is to help them, we provided business development services to these companies.
Every company had someone who followed them on a daily basis so that they can understand their need and support them. And telling me, Sakina, you need to scale the business, to grow the business. Who is the best partners? How can we do a pitch deck?
The second intervention area was around helping them to access financing.
We've also had the opportunity to get access to investments and investors. So we're currently in conversations with a high impact investment fund that is looking to invest in us.
So I had a pitch during Chogam, and I had to present my company, how far we have been. It was the Kigali Festival. It was organized by Chogam and other stakeholders and also Ministry of Agriculture. So I did the pitch and I won the first award for the export promotion. And it was so we got a grant from that. It was 10 million USD.
And then the third was then, once you have the export plans ready, the product is ready, they have access financing, you then want them to also be able to access markets.
We have been organizing and attending different promotion events out of the country, in Europe, in Asia, in the Middle East, in Africa, where we went there with the selected companies. We introduced them to potential buyers. They negotiated the deals.
We've gotten the opportunity to attend trade fairs. So these have been really crucial as we've gotten the opportunity to showcase our products. So showcase our green chili, our red chili, our avocados, our sugar snaps, snow peas, our fine beans.
One of the major challenges that we faced in implementing this project was the COVID-19 pandemic, because when you talk about market linkages, it actually requires travel, and we know, travel was greatly interrupted during the COVID-19 pandemic. There were no trade fairs happening, and that was a good 2 years that we lost on the project. We've tried to catch up, and so even if we didn't really reach the targets that we had set for ourselves, we believe it was, it was something good that we were able to even register that $1.2 million.
So actually, we now have over 30 new $1 million exporters, and I was happy really to realize that around 5 of them are coming from EDP program.
The growth, I can say, even is more than 100%.
Without the EDP, we'd never be able to get some of the customers that we have now.
Their size, their capacity, the number of employees they have, the number of markets they are serving currently, you will realize that there is a very big improvement.
But when I started AfriFood, we are only exporting to the Netherlands. And then afterward, we added Middle East, we started with German, and we added France, and now like we went to visit even Swift, which we believe we can even start doing business in the future. We added UK. So all this market is like you do market diversification, and also you even understand better what's the requirement of each country.
So Souk Farm started in 2019, and we have been running for the past 3 years. We started very small. The team, I think, was about maybe 2 or 3 people. Now we have a team of 40 full-time and 700 to 800 casual workers and part-time staff.
So those companies, they already have contracts. They will continue to supply those contracts, and they will continue to generate more revenues from the EDP program.